Hi, my name is Linda. I'm from a family and a culture where you didn't openly defy your parents, and you didn't wash your dirty laundry in public. You didn't shame your family that way. I got pregnant at age 15, and when my mom found out about it, she took me immediately to our family doctor. The doctor just told me I would be having a D&C. The word abortion was never mentioned. He said it was just a clump of cells, and it's an unreal thing, a growth. I would go to sleep, and when I woke up, it would be over, and that's exactly what happened. At age 17, I became pregnant again, I think trying to fill the hole that the first abortion left in me. Afraid of what lay ahead, I waited until I was 16 weeks, long before I told my mother, because I knew that in Ontario at that time, you couldn't have an abortion after 12 weeks. So I waited. But my mom arranged for me to go to New York City, where it was legal. And at the time, I went by myself. I flew down there, and I felt vulnerable and paralyzed and unable to do anything but agree to go. So I flew to New York by myself. I took a cab to the doctor's office on Park Avenue. I was taken into a small room and was told to change into a gown. I lay on the table with my feet in stirrups. I was given a local anesthetic. However, I felt everything. I remember the scraping feeling, and the vacuuming as they sucked my baby out of me. And I remember the resistance from the baby. And I cried out at that time, and the nurse and the doctor told me just to be quiet because they didn't want the other patients to hear me. So there was nothing kind about it. There was nothing, no one comforted me, nothing. I flew home immediately after that, and my mom met me at the airport. We didn't speak about what happened. It was as if nothing had gone on. We never spoke about it again. That night, I went out with my friends, my girlfriends, and I got drunk. I felt lonely, guilty, worthless. After all, who kills or allows their baby to be killed? And I had done it not once but twice. And I used drugs and alcohol, and it increased. I sought out love and approval the only way I knew how, and with sex, and all I ever wanted in this life was to be a wife and mother. But who would want me after what I had done? Who would want that from me? My healing began when I turned back to God and to His holy church and found our Lord's forgiveness in the sacrament of reconciliation. I found forgiveness, acceptance, and total love. Part of loving my neighbor is dispelling the idea that abortion has no lasting effect on the woman who goes through it. It is a loss that can never be replaced, a violence that cannot be undone. There can and is healing. I want others to know that, and that is why I am silent no more.